Okay, we're live. Hello, everybody. And it is a beautiful, sunny Thursday here in New Jersey with lots of snow on the ground. And we are going to be talking about affiliate marketing today because we just went live with our brand new, this is totally new, exclusive course, brandable course on affiliate marketing for beginners. So this is something that a lot of people have asked us for in the past. We had something ages ago on affiliate marketing that was retired. So this is all brand new. And it's one of my favorite topics because even though I don't visibly do a lot of affiliate marketing, I have various affiliate links everywhere that bring in some passive income. And then periodically I'll promote someone and do a special offer that brings in nice cash where I haven't had to do anything, especially if I have some sort of downtime. So I have one way of doing affiliate marketing. Sarah has other tips and ways she does it. They're not all the same. So we're going to share some of that today. I'll give a little overview of the course first, just so you know what the topics are. And then afterwards, I'll give you a peek inside the materials if you want to be able to learn more and also teach the topic to your people. And Sarah has already done this. She had 3 days with the materials, and she's already recorded the whole course and customized it and added stuff. And here, I should make sure I give you the link to it while we're at it. So that is the link so that you know it's contentsparks.com/affiliate marketing with the abbreviation. So this is also what I call a pretty link. I use a plugin. So this is a way to actually shorten your affiliate link. So just a quick aside there, even though this is my link. Also, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below and we will see them. We're using StreamYard and it should come through and we'll see those and be able to answer them. And otherwise, I think we're ready to get going. Ready to get going? Mm-hmm. All right, I'll leave that for a second. Hide that. Remember, we can see your comments and I'm going to share the screen over here. All right, so this is just the sales page for affiliate marketing for beginners. So I had given you that, where is it again? I gave you that URL. This is the page that it goes to, contentsparks.com, affiliate MKTG marketing. And you can go through this to your heart's content at your leisure and read all about it. This is just the main modules in the course. There are some module overviews for each one of them. And there's a little fun GIF that goes through the screenshots and gives an overview of what's included. There's student materials, the usual stuff. There's slideshow, there's social media posts, and there's a launch bonus for the first few days, which I can show you later. And just to give you that overview of what's covered, I'm going to open up, let's see, what would you like to see? How about we go through, I'm currently have the folder open for the student materials, and there are some graphics in there that I can open up. I think I might have it open already. Maybe not. Okay. So I'm going to open this up and hopefully you can see that. Can you see that?
Yep.
Great. So you can see that there are 4 key modules in here. You're going to go into just affiliate marketing 101, what it's all about, how it works, how to get started in affiliate marketing. So this is for people who are brand new to it, how to choose the products and services that you want to promote and the affiliate networks that you're going to join. And then finally, the most important part, which is building your web presence and creating valuable content, because that's what builds relationships and trust so that people will will listen to your recommendations, because that's what affiliate marketing is really all about. It's you recommending things that you feel your audience could really benefit from. It's not you saying, okay, I'm going to earn as many commissions as possible and I'm just going to do a whole bunch of different, sorry about that. Oops.
Sharon's right. It's not about pushing on to people your affiliate links and I'm in the money. It is about listening to your audience, and it's about helping them make a decision. So it's not a case of when somebody says something like, what's the best affiliate marketing program out there, right? You need to know how they're going to be an affiliate. You're going to, well, how are you going to promote your affiliate links? What audience do you have already? Are you looking to get a new audience? Because if they're asking for something and they're predominantly a blogger, and somebody's going to say, go and make all these videos on YouTube, it's going to be an instant clash. So your affiliate link isn't going to fit. It doesn't fit their needs, and they're not going to trust you. So affiliate marketing really is about listening, understanding what the audience, whether it's one person asking for a recommendation or recommending to many, and then giving them the information to make the decision. And sometimes that decision is no. Even though we want it to be yes to earn money, we have to say, if you're not a blogger, this isn't right for you. Right. Or if you're not a YouTuber, this isn't right for you. And in that moment where we say it's not right for you, we build more trust, because it shows we've listened to our audience. So as much as you want this to be get rich quick, you want it to actually be get rich quick the right way, and not get rich quick and then lose all your money next week.
Right. So for instance, if somebody approaches you and says, hey, will you promote my product? I think it would be a real fit for your audience. You don't just say, okay, great. Like even if it's something that's the right sort of tool. So for instance, a tool for making videos. If you've never used it before, even though it's something that your audience might like, you don't go running and promoting it. You check it out, you see whether it makes sense. If you have something of your own that you use already that you really love, then you may not want to look at it at all or promote it at all. Because what'll happen with things like that is people will come back to you and ask questions and ask for help with it. So that's just another aside on that. But it's all about figuring out what your people need. And when you see something, recommending it, going out and looking for things as well that'll make sense, or doing the research for them. It's really the same as any other audience building that you're going to do. So, and people do have whole businesses around affiliate marketing where that's their only income, where they're just building an audience and recommending different things and building that relationship. All right. And if you do a good job in building the relationship, people will sometimes come to you and say, hey, I'm interested in buying such and so. Do you have an affiliate link for it? And that's a real indicator of how much they trust you. All right. So I was going through, sorry about the interruption. My daughter called right in the middle and I thought I turned my phone off. You never know whether it's going to be an emergency or not. Okay, so these are just some graphics from the course, because we have graphics interspersed throughout in the slides and in the course book. So you'll be using these. You can even use them as a way to go through the highlights of the course. So it'll give you that 101, how it all works with the costs. You'll talk about the main principles, what's important for success, making sure you pick a niche, how to pick products. So there's lots of different tips in here. I'm not going to read it all through because this is what the course is about. How to pick different things, how to pick your networks, how to get accepted by different affiliate programs, because not everyone's going to accept you. For instance, in our program, we don't allow coupon sites. And it's clear there in the terms, but people still apply all the time. And then they wonder why they didn't get accepted. So you look at your terms. When you're going around and actually getting visibility, there's some tips in here about some do's and don'ts, how to get different types of content. So we're going to talk about our favorite ones in a sec, and some other rules of the road in here and getting visibility. So these are just kind of the highlight graphics from the course. I don't need to go through anything else on the overview, do I? Because at the end, I'll give you a peek inside what the actual materials are that you're going to get. All right. So what I do want to do is talk about, between Sarah and I, some of our favorite tips that get us the highest conversions when it comes to affiliate marketing. So there are a few things. If you don't mind, can I start first, Sarah?
Go on then.
And then you can interrupt.
If the phone rings, I'm going to take over, okay? What's Sharon's number?
And Graham said, Sarah, I have sound, but video is frozen. Huh, it's fine for me. If anyone else sees the video frozen, otherwise, Graham, just refresh it. Refresh your screen, and hopefully that'll bring it back again. Okay. All right. So
before he had trouble with me, didn't he?
Oh, it's you and Graham.
Yeah, he doesn't
something
love me
between
anymore.
you.
Bye, Graham. What's going on?
He can't see you. You're frozen. Anyway, so so I made some notes on a few things that I when I was thinking about this, what really works for me. And there's certain types of content that I've found always works best. And those are demos. So if I have a product that makes sense, that needs a demo, let me think of an example. Something like Camtasia, for example. I've done various demos showing different tips and tricks for how I use it that'll be helpful for my audience. So my audience is course creators. So I'll do a demo of how to actually use it to edit or create different course materials. Or I did something like that with Zoom as well, and how to use Zoom, how to do Canva, how to use that to edit your different course graphics, things like that. The demos really work well. Guest speakers also works really well. So if I have someone in particular that I want to promote, I'll have them come on and do a live stream where they're doing something just for my audience, a little presentation. So that works really well. Any of these personalized things where they'll come in and actually talk about how it works for my audience, for you, for their particular product. Again, it's all personalized. And those tips for how to use it, that can be as simple as just some tips in an email. So I don't always do a lot of content. I'll just send out an email and say, okay, this is on special now. Here's how I recommend you use it. And here's why I like it. So anything like that that shows why you're recommending it, shows how it's useful to people, that's going to help your conversions tremendously. Email, like I said, is a big thing that I use for visibility, to making sure people see any affiliate promotion. I have blog posts, sure, with different links in there, but you have to get traffic to those posts. So an affiliate link inside a blog post that doesn't get a lot of traffic is not going to get you a lot of conversions. So I tend to use email to push people to that post, and I do it in spurts. So I particularly like when there's a special going on, and that's when I'll promote something. And like if there's something new that's just been released, or when Teachable has a special promo, or AppSumo, one of the softwares on sale, I'll just do an email series during that time, and that pushes a lot of traffic to that so that it's visible. And in terms of other ways that I really boost conversions, I never, ever use email swipes, ever. I might take a few bullet points from there, but I think the absolute worst thing you can do if you're promoting anybody is use the swipe that they've given you. Yes, it gives you some ideas. It'll give you some bullet points. Maybe you'll pull out a few things like what's covered in that, what their features are. But then you have to personalize it so that your audience knows it's coming from you. Why do you like it? What's a little story of how you've used it? How do you recommend, again, how they use it, how it's going to be useful to them? And doing a series of different things. Oh, Sarah has her hand up.
If you'd ignored me, I'd have rung you up. I was going to say is, when we put together emails for your affiliates, when you're doing a thing with your affiliates, it particularly springs to mind when we did the anniversary sale last year for Content Spark's birthday. We done lots of swipe emails, but we had 2 or 3 different headlines and said, choose one. And then we had 2 or 3 different openers and said, choose one. And then we had 2 or 3 different bodies of the email with choose one. And it was like a pick and mix in the email that the affiliate could take bits out. And even if you were on multiple lists who were all promoting Sharon, you would have all got something slightly different and more tailored to who you were, rather than buy this, buy this, buy this, because both of us are on the receiving end of hundreds of emails every day. And we see what people are promoting, and we get, 10 of the same emails all promoting B School, all saying the exact same thing. And the only thing that's different is my bonuses bit at the bottom. So after 2 or 3 emails in the launch sequence, you're just scrolling down to see what the bonuses are. You ain't even reading the emails. And as somebody who also assists Sharon in writing those emails, for us it was really important that we didn't get affiliate blindness or blindness of the audience. So when you get your affiliate swipes, look at them all and pick a mix. Like Sharon says, take bits out, take the bullet points out, but really importantly, include your story with how you use that product, because that's what's really going to get people to go over and check it out and to click that link. And if they don't click the link, you could feel it's the wrong product. But what it is you haven't convinced them enough to click the link.
Right. And the story part, you should really use those as inspiration and adding in your story. And honestly, if you're just taking a swipe from an affiliate program and just using it as is, you don't deserve to get the commission because you haven't made an effort.
Yeah, think of the swipe as PLR. Everybody's got the same as you. It's up to you to customize it to your audience and add your magic to it.
Right. The graphics are useful, though. I'll use graphics sometimes, though I do just as well taking a screenshot of a portion of a page if a company doesn't offer a graphic, because usually I don't like it and I'll go and edit it anyway. But they can be you getting the gist here? Is there a trend going on here? Never be generic. And it's good if you have a relationship with someone, you build up a relationship and you can do a private offer. So I was just talking yesterday to someone who I'm an affiliate for, and he's an affiliate for me. So we both provide brandable content, PLR, and he's going to put together a special offer for my audience, and I'm going to do the same for his audience. And I know those will both convert really well because they're private. Nobody else has access to those. And he's going to do a bonus. I don't usually do bonuses, though, because unless it's something really important, something that would really add to it, I see most people doing bonuses that are just extra junk for your inbox, for your hard drive. What's your opinion on that, Sarah?
I'm half and half. Sometimes I buy things because I want the bonus and I don't want what the main product is. I just think, no. Oh, I want that. And then I buy it because I actually want the bonus. When I've provided bonuses for affiliate things, I tend to say if the commission is over $100, then I would do a call with the individual, because I'm essentially being paid $100 to spend 45 minutes on a call. So I find if I'm recommending, particularly if it's tools, that I can go and spend half an hour on a call with somebody who's purchased through my link and make sure that they get the most from it, know how it works, how it's set up, and this decreases the likelihood of a refund, so I get paid, because ultimately as affiliates we want to be paid, and the other thing is I get to pick their brains. How are you going to use this tool? What is it you're looking to build with it? What are you looking for it to specifically do? And then I can show them how to do that. One of these I did for a tool called Promo Republic. And it's a piece of software that does social media. And the person was telling me they wanted to use it on LinkedIn. They absolutely hated LinkedIn, but realized that their customers were there. So what they wanted to do was just have content going out on rotation, but not so it was obvious that leadership went out on Monday, something else went out on Tuesday, and Wacky Wednesday wasn't always Wacky Wednesday. So when they told me that, I was able to say, right, if you go into this setting in Promo Republic, you can adjust it so it repeats every 90 days. So this will show up on repetition every 90 days. So long as you've got another 12 Mondays in there, you can have Leadership Mondays, but 12 different posts. And in 90 days' time, they'll forget what they've seen 3 months earlier, and they were over the moon. And that came from showing them on a call how to use a particular piece of software. Sometimes if it's a lower, the bonus would be a group call to make sure that they're all getting the most out of what it is they've purchased. I have offered programs, as in if you buy this program, it's really good. What there's missing is this, and I've got a program on that. So if you buy this, forward me your receipt and I will give you this as well. And that seems to work just as well. I would say having a call with somebody is slightly more higher than giving a program as a bonus.
Yeah, I would only do that for a higher price item where you're getting a big commission for it. And I've seen that taken to a higher level if there's, say, $1,000 commission involved and you have a big audience, so you're going to be earning a lot. I've seen people do special pop-up Facebook groups where it's a Facebook group just for people who bought through your link. I even saw Amy Porterfield did something for B School, because she's a very big affiliate for Marie Forleo, where she did a whole live event. Now, she has a massive audience, so she's making, hundreds of thousands of dollars in commissions. So she then did a live event for people who bought through her link. So that's if you could really take it to an extreme. So the bigger the commission, the more you might want to think about doing some sort of special bonus for it. But if it's just a bonus because you're throwing in something because everyone else is doing a bonus, it's not necessarily a benefit to your audience, because it's just going to distract them from using what they purchased in the first place. So, and also anything where you have to deliver it manually, and so it's more work for you, it should really be something for a higher commission. There are platforms and programs or platforms where you can put your bonus into the platform, and those are really nice. I don't have that on mine, but I've definitely seen it. I think Thrivecart has that.
Yeah, Thrivecart has that. They also have a really nice, you can send them to a page and upsell from it. And I'm just trying to think of the other one.
JV Zoo has that, I know. I don't love JV Zoo because has a lot of not so great products. It's very internet marketing type.
Yeah.
And also their links are not accepted on Facebook, so you can't share them.
I don't think I've got the audience for them. Initially, I did have, but they grew so rapidly that they grew out of what I could safely do, because lots of affiliates and merchants, I forgot their names for a moment, they're promoting products every week, and for me that's unsustainable. So I had to step back from JV Zoo because I couldn't promote 2 or 3 things a week every single week, 52 weeks of the year. I would have no email list left, and how am I going to earn my money if I have no email list? Not only that, it's also testing the products. I like to test it and go through it and press buttons and break it. And if somebody says to me, how does this work? I want to have the answers. And to do that for 2 or 3 products a week, every single week, affiliating would be my full-time job. It wasn't sustainable for me.
Yeah. And you're going to be able to do that kind of thing in your courses where you recommend a tool. So say we have a course like the one on affiliate marketing that was just released, and there's a recommendation for people to set up an autoresponder, because one of the things you're going to want to do is set up some automated series of emails that have some links in it. And also, if there's a special promotion going on by someone you're an affiliate for, you want to set up some automations there, schedule emails. So you want to recommend one that you use and you're an affiliate for. So something we use ActiveCampaign. So I would include a link to ActiveCampaign in my course, and then I'll be able to answer questions. I'm not going to include a link for something else like ConvertKit unless it's just, if you don't like ActiveCampaign, here are a couple others that you might be interested in that you can check out. But I can't provide support for that at all. I mean, obviously you want to go to the platform for support first, but I can do tips and other things. And in ActiveCampaign, I could create an automation and share that automation. That's things you've done before, Sarah, as well.
That's in my program of this. I wrote a 7-email sequence promoting a product, and people can just import that into there. And you've got access to my academy, so you can take my automation too.
I'm going to let you show that for a second, but I should probably show a peek inside the materials first for the course,
so people can see.
And Sergio said the review is considered the same as affiliate. I'm not really sure what your question is here, unfortunately. When I said product reviews, if that's what you're talking about, a product review is a way that you can increase your commissions as an affiliate. So you do, say, review a product like ActiveCampaign, talk about how you use it, maybe show it, do a demo, and then you share your affiliate link. And anyone who purchases it, subscribes to it through your affiliate link, you'll get a commission on. So you can explain more the question if I didn't actually do that. Snejana said that Justin, yeah, I'll let you know about Justin. He's the person I often recommend. I hope I pronounced that right this time.
We practiced after our last call, didn't we?
We did. We went on to Google and looked it up and got some pronunciations, and then we practiced. Snejana. I probably still messed it up completely. Sorry. So let me open up some of the materials and show you. I'm just going to pick and choose a few things and also show the bonuses. And then Sarah is going to show what she's done already. So I just will show you the URL before I open it up. The URL again, contentsparks.com/affiliate and abbreviated marketing, MKTG, affiliate marketing. All right. Let us open things up a bit here. I'll hide that again. That is the sales page again. So let's see. What shall we look at? What would you like to look at, Sarah?
Can we look at the cheat sheet, please?
Of course, you always want to look at the cheat sheet. So the cheat sheet.
I'm in love with it now. I have.
You don't like the name anymore. You can call it whatever you want. So the cheat sheet is a high-level overview, of the course. So it's a great way to get a really high-level view. Read through this, because you should never be teaching any of this without actually reading through and understanding what's in the course first. And that'll show you where you want to add your own tips, maybe pull one out that you don't agree with, but definitely adding your own examples and stuff. So this, you'll see, has in each one just an overview in bullet points. In the beginning has the learning objectives. And then, that's a long module. It has the action steps as well. So in this particular course, we have slightly larger modules. Like our big courses tend to be broken down in lessons as well. So you can also break these up, and looking at the cheat sheet is going to help you as well. I'll bet you broke some of this up, Sarah. I'm going to take a look.
I actually rebranded the cheat sheet as the focus sheet. All of the ticks are now little boxes to be ticked. And I put a little description at the beginning saying, print this off before you listen to your video
Mm-hmm.
and tick off the sections as you hear it. That way, I guarantee they're listening out for the bits that are mentioned in my focus sheet.
So you did things like, instead of these check marks, you made them boxes?
Yep. So they could actually tick the box themselves. So I changed.
And that you can just change in the style of the bullet.
Yep. So you can
to a
have
box like
the
that.
box so they can tick it off when they've heard that section.
Yep.
They won't actually hear anything in forums because I threw that bit in the bin. So my people are getting a different customized section here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to see that. So that's what the cheat sheet is. And it's really handy also if you're getting started and people don't want to read through a whole course book necessarily. They like having that reminder of what's actually of what they went through rather than reading through it. So if you're doing a slideshow and that's your main thing, doing a slideshow with video, you can just use the cheat sheet. And also if you're just testing it out first, the course, you could just use the slides, do a video, and then add the cheat sheet later, add the course book later, do it in stages based on each one of your tests of the course. It's because you're going to get feedback each time and learn about what people didn't like in the course and what you need to add or change. Right. So that is the cheat sheet. You know, they have an action guide. We always have those action guides that go along with the steps. So you'll see all that in there. All those action steps you saw have different worksheets. So you could break this up into separate worksheets. The reason we put it all in one document, because people have asked in the past, can't you just break it up into the separate documents if you're going to do separate modules, is it's much, much easier for you to do all your branding in one document and then cut it up into different pieces. So if you have to go through and brand, 10, 12 different documents, it's going to take you much longer than if you just do it all in one and then just copy, like cut out stuff, save it as a file, cut out other stuff, save it as a file. I'm not going to go through all of that there, but it's, part of Word.
Mm-hmm.
So just and I'll show you the slides. How about that?
Yep. The slides.
Because that's the other main part.
I got it down to, I think I landed up with 130 slides.
And there's 124, but you take out the questions one because you're not doing it live. The question and debrief.
The questions and the debrief. So I lose 10 slides there. But as I've got over 130, you can see that I've added extra bits and pieces in. Yeah.
And these are all generic so that you can brand them. So we kept them really plain. And you can see those graphics that I was talking about. This one does a build where each slide adds something else. So we do that as well. So that's your slideshow that you're going to brand and then break up and record as separate videos, which you're going to show us, Sarah.
Yeah.
Shall I show you the bonuses first before we...
Show us the bonuses.
Actually, no, let's look at the expansion pack. So with each one of our, well, not all of them, but some of our courses, we have this add-on. So if you go to the sales page and you click on add to cart, do I have it already open? Yeah, you click on add to cart, you're going to get redirected to this page that says one more thing. Great choice. And then it has this expansion pack suggestion along with a couple other courses that are related. So the expansion pack has a planner, a tracker, some articles, infographics, social media images, and a bonus that you get if you get the course and the expansion pack. And there's also a bonus for the course itself, which I can show you. But in here, I want to show you the first thing, which is the planner, because that is quite large. Here, I have
the Sparks team worked really hard on this. I've got to tell you, there was lots of flying back and forth over Asana to get this absolutely stunning put together for you. And it is absolutely brilliant.
So I have it at a high level here just because there's so many pages. There's 203 pages, which makes it a really good planner to put on something like KDP. because it's big enough as a physical book, not on Kindle, but on KDP is something that's printed. So people would order it and get a physical paperback. You would just do the cover, and we give you a template for that. So here's what it looks like in PowerPoint. So it's easy to edit, no having to deal with Photoshop and stuff like that. And it has all these different pages where they do their goal. They can have more than one niche, place to do their passwords, their platforms they're going to use, and then places to plan promotions for each month. They brainstorm content ideas and promotion ideas, lay it out what they're going to do, and they can do it for more than one affiliate program. And if they're doing a competition, we didn't even talk about competitions, but competitions are fun too to participate in. If it's something that you think your audience will love and there's a nice prize, why not? So long as it's all in line. It's nice to see a little something extra and win something. So that's another thing to look at. So there's something for each month in here, going all the way through. That's why there's so many pages, few pages for each. And at the very end, there's this page where you're going to put your own call to action in there. So if somebody buys your planner on KDP, you want to have some sort of call to action at the end with a link. In this, if it's a physical planner, you're not going to have a hyperlink, but so you want to use something like Pretty Links, which we can talk about next. That's the plugin I mentioned where you can make that pretty link like the one I showed you for this course, rather than a whole long link. Even if it's yours versus an affiliate link, you want to use something like that. So you want to have that, and we give you a link to Canva, to this template in Canva, so that you can go and put your own stuff in there. And it doesn't have to be on KDP. This can be something that you give out as a bonus. So you could do it as a PDF that you give as a bonus to your course. It's really too big for a lead magnet. This is something that you should be charging for or do as a bonus. And that is in that expansion pack. All right. Any comments on that before
I would say is if you're selling your program for at least $197, and this is easy by the time you've added your experience to charge that amount, particularly if you're delivering it live, then you can print one of these off for about $10 on Amazon and post it to the person. So they do their course, and a couple of days later, they get a physical one of these turn up on the doorstep. And that's a really nice touch. I did a course, oh gosh, it was some time ago, and it was a miniature hamper with multicolored bits inside it, you know, the hamper packing that things nest on, and it had a mug, a pen, and a journal in it. And the kids just loved playing with that packing and throwing it everywhere, and it got so I remember it to this day. I cannot remember the course name, but I can remember that packing. It was unforgettable.
And you could include some of these other things. There's also articles, blog posts, infographic. And I just will go back and show you those two bonuses I mentioned. So the sales copy also is something that you can use. That's the bonus that comes during the launch with the main course. And this is a great example where we're talking about customizing things, where there's places. So you can see all the red in here are places where we've said examples of what you can do to customize to make it personal to you and to your audience. So this is a starting point for your sales copy when you sell your course. Take this, customize it, add in all the different details about your version of the course and your story, and stick it in your favorite landing page template. So now I use Lead Pages for some of my pages, and now Thrive Architect as well. So I would use one of those. Sarah, you've got more than one.
No, I've got more than I can shake a stick at. But the great thing about the way these are designed is, you know, Sergio can have this, Graham can have it, Johnny can have it, I've got it. We can all have the same one, and we can all have completely different from the same base, because we've got different audiences, we're using different headlines, our stories are different, the bits that we put in the course themselves, again, different. So even though it's done for us, we're having something completely unique for us. And that's really powerful.
All right, I'm going to close that because I want you to show what you've already done with the course, okay?
All right.
And if anybody wants to see anything else, just let me know. I can open it up on the screen, but otherwise Sarah's already used a lot of this material, so I want to be able to show you what it is.
Okay, I pressed the wrong button. So this is my landing page.
I have to put it on first.
Oh, you've got to put it on. Right. I meant to show you inside, but I actually got the landing page. I pressed the wrong tab on StreamYard. So I've got my video here, and I'm just pressing play, and I'm not talking. Right. So if you're not a talker like I'm not a talker.
You're not a talker?
No, not on video. So you can use these type of things to tell the story. So I've called mine Affiliate Marketing from Scratch and the No Hassle Side Hustle. And then I've got my content. Then I've got my testimonials. Then I've got my bits and pieces. Then I've got my templates. Then I've got some more testimonials. And currently, if you're on my blogging challenge, you can pick it up for this much. But you've only got until I think it's tomorrow midnight. Otherwise, you're paying more for it.
That's really cheap. I hope you're going to be putting that price up.
Oh, yeah. And next week it goes to launch price.
Mm-hmm. So this is just for your members. This is a insider deal, right?
Yeah. But because it's cookied me, it's showing up as that, which is very frustrating. So next week is launch price, where it'll be 47. Then after the launch price, it'll be 197 because it is that valuable. So I didn't actually, when I asked Sharon if I could have it early, I didn't actually ask for the course books. I just said, can I have the slides? So there is nothing other than the planner in the course book section. Got to add that.
Show us, because you added a lot of stuff too.
Yeah. I'll show you what I've added. Can I preview that?
You probably have to close that and then open again.
No, for some reason my preview is course curriculum as a student. That's the one.
Yeah, so I'll have to remove it. You need to share again. And
okay, hang on one moment.
Now this is why I have 2 monitors. Pro tip for StreamYard or live stream. If you have 2 monitors, you can just share the screen on the other monitor, and then you can open and close whatever you want and don't have to do what Sarah's doing, which is close it all, unshare, share again.
Right. So you can see this?
Yes.
Right. So this is my planner. This is the Santorini font. So when you get your planner, if you want to have the swirly curly font, and that's a rare picture of me when I started out with me and my little ones.
Oh, should I make it bigger?
No. And then I talk about how I heard about affiliate marketing. And then I've got my thinking woman. And then it goes into the planner, and my images are different. My colors are different. And that goes all the way to the end. I don't think this is as full as the one that you're buying. I think mine's only got 100 pages in it. But the one that from Content Sparks has over 200. So you've got lots that you can do with a planner, and then people can download it. Now, I didn't used to do this display the planner on screen sort of thing because I thought it was but so many people in my audience were saying to me, we're trying to be eco-friendly, we're trying not to print things out, so can we see it before we print it? And I thought, well, why can't you open the PDF? But I just caved, and now I put it in like this and download the PDF underneath it. Right, so underneath, pretty much everything is just slight variants until we come to this module. And that's module 4. And you may already know that content is my thing. It's a thing that I really, really, really love. So in module 4, I've broken down loads of videos and they're just loading. And I've got notes under each one. And I tell them where they can see my ebooks and how they can create a nice ebook. And I go into quite detail. And some of them, as you can see, are 10 minutes long. This one's just 2 minutes. And even Pinterest is on there before we get to the end. So there's about an hour's worth of video in bite-sized chunks. I'm trying to see if one's loaded.
And the key is the bite size.
Yeah.
And you can, depending on your platform, I'm sure you could have done this too, you can have a module and have sub-lessons like we do in Teachable, you using a different platform. And that way people aren't necessarily scrolling. So that's another way to set it up. You have it in a series, but it's just another idea.
I only have 2 modules. I have the main module where everything is and the module for the resources. I did attempt to do multiple modules here and lessons in the modules, and I got so many complaints. All right, we'll go back to just the 2 module thing.
Oh yeah, okay. You can't do another subset in there, I guess.
No, I can only do 2. So I talk about quite extensively Thrive Architect and how I use it in affiliate marketing, how I create the pages. I talk about the silo pages and how they're all interlinked. If you've not got this, you might as well try and get it now, because what you're going to learn in this section will just blow your mind around affiliate marketing. And I say to them there, if you decide to purchase Thrive Architect via my affiliate link, I'll arrange a 1-to-1 30-minute session where I'll help you create a template, or you can pick my brains on affiliate marketing. So even in the content itself, I'm saying to them, if you decide to go with this, I'm going to help you make the best of it.
Do know that Thrive Architect you can't buy on its own anymore, right?
I know.
It's all Thrive Suite. Yep, I know. I have to go back and change all my affiliate links. So there's another reason to use something like Pretty Links, because I don't have to go back with Thrive, and because they're now, it isn't Thrive Architect, Thrive Leads, Thrive Quizzes, it's just Thrive Suite, Thrive Theme Suite. I can go back in Pretty Links and change all the links there and not have to find all the pages. Now, unfortunately, in the content itself, if I've referred to Thrive Leads or Thrive Quizzes, it may, that may be a little confusing, but it's because it's part of the Thrive Suite. But at least the links will be correct. Yeah. So you can, that's also if a program stops, sometimes companies go out of business or they stop offering something. If you have all your affiliate links in something like Pretty Links, you can just go change it there. And that way, everywhere else where you've put that Pretty Link will be updated. It could be a completely different product, but related. So if one video making tool goes out of business, you want to replace it with something else that's also a video making tool.
Yep. Okay. And now I'm in my bonus templates, and I've got a product review template. Now, because I'm a blogger, I have created hundreds and hundreds and millions of templates, and they are pretty much all banged in and branded up. And this is the image that appears on my pack shot top left, and it appears on the videos and on the slides and in the workbooks, so that they've all got a nice branded feel to them, and even how to evaluate their affiliate programs so that they know what to look for in a good program.
And if you guys think that this is very time consuming to do this sort of customization, like you could never do it, it's just too much work. Sarah got this material on Monday, was it?
Late Monday my time.
Yeah.
And it was in Tuesday. I started recording. I recorded most of it Monday night, and I just had the last part to record on Tuesday. And I'd sent it over to Kevin to edit. And I just thought to myself, do you know what? That 4th module doesn't reflect me, because I'm the queen of content. I'm just going to go and record that again.
Yeah.
And I said to Kevin, don't edit the fourth one. And I'd also put some comments on Facebook, so I had customers ready to buy this. And yesterday afternoon, in 2 hours, I recorded 11 little bite-sized videos. This is how you do an ebook. This is where you put your affiliate links in the ebook. This is the topic of the ebook. This is how you rapidly create it. This is how you merge it if you use Canva. So I just went through it all. And then last night I went to bed and I fell asleep, and my last thought as I fell asleep was, you silly cow, you missed Pinterest. So this morning I got up and this is how you use Pinterest for affiliate marketing. These are the types of pins that work. Use this, put this on the pin, use this text. This is why this image is important. And then I recorded that, and that was another 10-minute video to go in. So the bulk,
you can always add, you don't have to have everything there. You're going to add stuff.
Yeah, the bulk of it, I did Monday night. You could do the bulk of it in about 2.5 hours if you sat down, butt in chair, glass of liquid. Quite a lot of resources needed to create own branding. No, I just used one main image off of Deposit Photos, which was the cartoony image on the pack shot. So that was one there. And the others for various other things came from Pexels, and that took about 20 minutes. I'd say the longest part of recording that was putting together the slides. And for me, when I do the slides, it's a question of what I'm throwing out. I don't want that, delete. It really is. So Sharon could have 167 slides and I'll be left with 90.
Yeah. And also the most of that branding and customization, other than having those couple images, or you can do right inside Word or PowerPoint or whatever it is that you're using, and you have your colors. And once you've set up one design, say for PowerPoint, that has your colors and your logo and stuff, use it on every slideshow after that. And that's all you need. So you're not buying anything. The only things you really need are, I mean, even with video, you can do it with PowerPoint. You can just record the whole thing right inside PowerPoint. I like to do my audio separately, and I just use the free Audacity. But I've done that where I just record it in PowerPoint, export it as a video, done. Just break it up so that you have short ones, because you don't want to have to re-record a half-hour video. Nice to do 5 to 10 minutes. Other things, you obviously have to have a platform, if you're doing an online course, to deliver it in. You can start out by doing it in a Facebook group, and we have a tutorial on that. But I would never keep it on Facebook. Just to start it out would be a way. If you have a site with WordPress, you could start out by putting it on WordPress with just password protected pages. But it's just easiest if you do have some sort of online course platform. We use Teachable. Sarah uses New Zenler. Some people like to use Thrive Apprentice, which is part of that Thrive suite. If you have a WordPress site, there are tons of different ones. And actually in our customer group, lots of people have given their favorites in there. You can always ask a question. Yeah, you need a microphone. It's really all you need is the basics that you should already have for creating content. And that's it.
I was going to say the only extras that I get are the images, because I like each product and each course to have its own image, so that if people buy multiple ones from me, they can see at a glance which one's which. And I used to be really inconsistent with my branding until I think it was early 2018 when we hired in a brand consultant to do colors and all of that. And what I found was it freed up brain space. I never had to worry about what font. I never had to worry about what colors. I never had to worry about a particular style. It was all chosen for me. All I had to do was find something that fits. So it's much faster when you've got your branding guidelines together.
Yep.
So if you haven't got your branding guidelines, you have to go and get the branding course from Sharon, work out your branding guidelines, put it all together. And the time that saved me, I never believed when people would say, oh, you need to do blah, blah, blah. I never believed it. But the time it saved me, I hate to say I could have saved about 2 years of my life if it had done.
And Sajana said, I canceled Kajabi, started with LearnDash. Yeah, we have people who are using LearnDash and like it quite a lot. I think Jane Kelly uses that with, she uses it with
WooCommerce.
combination. No, is it with WooCommerce? I thought she used it with something else, a membership plugin. But I've heard good things about LearnDash too. So you'll have to share how that goes, like share it in the customer group so that people know, because everybody's got their different favorites. The what's the other one people like? There's Podio.
Thinkific.
Thinkific's very much like Teachable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see any different. When we started doing our first course, I tried out Thinkific and Teachable, and at the time Thinkific was a little buggy and Teachable was much more reliable. And since then they've been purchased by another company which is infusing cash in them, so I hope they'll continue to get better. But Thinkific has improved a lot too. So, but they're very similar. New Zenler has just is more complicated in that it just has a lot more features, a lot more ability to customize. So if you love being able to tweak every tiny little fine point and don't mind spending the time on that, New Zenler is great. Teachable is much simpler, so you can get something up much faster, but they don't have that ability to customize all the little things. So I do my sales pages when I can separately, but it's best to keep it simple. My opinion. If it's good, if you're not very technical or you don't have someone helping you, you just want to get your course up there and selling. And once you have the branding set up like Sarah does, it's quick, very, very quick.
It is quick. 2 years of my life.
Yeah, but how many courses have you done?
This year I've done 5. That was my 6th one. So my goal for this year is this big audacious goal of 1 course a week. So on a Thursday, usually when I've not recorded anything, Sharon gets a frantic WhatsApp off of me. What's short? What can I record right now?
Yeah, but you're not launching all of those each week.
No.
You're getting them up there in your academy. So when you have multiple ones, you want to just get them up there in a training academy, and then you can highlight different things. Do different launches where you spotlight something and then maybe say, okay, if you want more like this or better deal, you can get access to our whole academy where you'll also get this, and this, and extra group support and call and whatever else extra you offer, which is a lot. Yeah.
And
Snejana says, I do 1 a month. That's great.
That's healthy. It's not psycho like 1 week.
It's healthy. Oh yeah, well, a lot of people are stuck at home, not having anything else to do, so you might as well get your courses done now.
Well, Kevin said I couldn't buy anything if I didn't record everything that I've got, and that's never going to happen. So here I am recording.
With that note, I think we're going to wrap it up. If you guys have any questions at all, you can pop them here. You can also do, oh, wait, I have to bring this up. In 2 different languages, you do 1 a month. That is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. That's hard work. What was I going to say? Yeah, if you have other questions, you can send them into support@contentsparks.com. And Fiona will see that. And if it's something she can't answer, she'll ask me. So that's something you can do too. But otherwise, just go over and check it out. See if it's a good fit for your audience, because this is the best time to get it, when it's at the launch price and there's the bonuses and stuff. And that expansion pack's really great. Okay?
Get yourself a no hassle side hustle.
No. No hassle side. Okay, there's the
I'd say that
tagline.
after a couple of beers, you'd be all over the place with that one.
That's the sideline. Tagline. All right. Bye, everybody. Take care.